Salt Lake City. There was some symmetry in each of the separate conversations Ryan and Ashley Smith had about purchasing an NBA and NHL team. In both instances, the discussion started with a casual chat around the Smith family dinner table. The couple discussed the merits and drawbacks of being professional sports team owners and what responsibilities and burdens that could entail. After securing an NHL franchise last week for Salt Lake City, to go along with the NBA's Jazz that they purchased in 2020, the Smith family might be hitting the pause button on those types of discussions. The combined price of buying those franchises was in the neighborhood of $3 billion. My biggest commitment after today is we will no longer be having conversations at the dinner table, Ashley joked to open her portion of a press conference to announce Utah's NHL team on Friday. Those types of casual conversations about owning an NHL team happen with some degree of regularity in North America. Sometimes they start at the dinner table with family members. In other instances, they happen inside a boardroom with corporate partners. And league executives are adamant those conversations often morph from casual chats into serious pitches. There seems to be an increasing and vibrant expression of interest in having an NHL team in places there aren't, NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman told reporters at the league's All-Star Game in Toronto in February. At the time, Bettman listed a half-dozen cities that officially notified the league of their interest: Salt Lake City, Atlanta, Houston, Cincinnati, Kansas City and, to the surprise of many, Omaha. And that's on top of Quebec City, which has constantly tried to stay in the conversation to bring NHL hockey back to their market. Bettman was quick to point out that Salt Lake City's bid was a cut above its competition. I think it's fair to say that the Utah expression of interest has been the most aggressive and has carried a lot of energy with it, including from the governor and leaders of the legislature, said the commissioner. And sure enough, the process for Utah accelerated into warp speed this spring. On Friday in Salt Lake City, Bettman laid out the parameters and criteria for what he and the league's board of governors look for with a new ownership group looking to bring a new city into the NHL fold. We look at market. We look at arena. We look at ownership. And we look at, will a team in a certain place make the league stronger, Bettman explained. Utah checks all those boxes and the opportunity came along. Before Bettman answered the question, Ryan interjected to say that he would be keenly listening to the commissioner's response, since prospective owners in other cities have been trying to pick his brain on landing an NHL team. "They're calling me, so I'm listening," said Ryan.